Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
And now, the next chapter of the Serta Counting Sheep.
Hey, Uncle Number One, why aren't we counting anymore?
Let me tell you a story. Long ago, Serta invented the perfect sleeper mattress.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. It says the all-new Serta Perfect Sleeper with the Q4 support system has 4-in-1 perfectly interlinked coils that help relieve aches and back pain for perfect sleep night after night.
We'll never get counted again.
Nope.
Serta, we make the world's best mattress.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
Side stories.
That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories.
Yes. I just want to apologize to everybody that wanted to hear my dulcet tones on the Sirius XM show last night.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
It is your fault, wasn't it? Because you can't avoid doing things when it comes to food.
I just want everybody to understand something about me, okay? Yeah. From afar, you think, that guy's got it all. He's got the body.
Yeah.
He's got the hair. He's obviously got a beautiful wife. He's got an incredible job. He's got a killer sense of humor.
Great friends. Those are true.
A completely, I would say, unintimidating penis, which I think is nice.
Sure, absolutely. It depends on who's lying to you, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's there. You know,
Yeah.
it's like Casper. It's friendly.
It urinates.
Yep,
It does the main things.
absolutely. But so everyone thinks that guy's perfect.
Must be. Is he LeBron James? He's perfect.
People say that all the time. People stop me because you know what I do is, and they say, "Hey, you're LeBron James," and then I just flop to the floor.
There you go. you got him.
Yeah, I got him.
It's really not even a proper indictment on him.
I don't know. I just saw that word on Instagram once, and now I've been saying it again and again. And sometimes I say it to other straight men, and they go like, "Yeah, well, he does fall down."
Yes, he does.
But I want to say I wasn't there because it was Jackie's birthday. So first of all, happy birthday to Jackie.
You're blaming Jackie for
It
this.
is, yes. Happy birthday,
Happy
Jackie.
birthday, Jackie.
She's
We
doing
love
great.
you,
She's
Jackie.
alive. She's alive.
If you do have an opportunity to wish Jackie happy birthday, do it.
Do it. Send money. But,
Sure.
Please send money. Help bolster the family.
All right.
But she because it was her birthday, we went and had a little lunch. It was nice. You know, we spent our time together. I got a salad.
What'd you guys talk about?
We bitched.
What'd you guys bitch about?
Just life in general. And then she, the waitress was so excited. It was her birthday. She brought a lovely, big, awesome root beer float, which I had recently too in the Nighthawk, right? I had one Nighthawk.
Wow, I haven't had a root beer float in forever.
It's so good, and I can eat ice cream, right? And they put that out there, and it was great. And I had one at Nighthawk in New York last time I was there, and it was fucking awesome. And I craved them, and so they brought it out. But the thing was, they put out about 5 inches of whipped cream on top of this thing. Right?
Sure, 5 inches of whipped cream.
I absolutely Henry's penis length of whipped cream on top of it.
Wow,
And
3 inches of whipped cream.
It was 5 1/4.
Yeah,
I've looked at the math, and
5 1/4.
Yeah,
you really want to get that quarter in there.
That's like when I'm sticking my hips forward.
Okay.
But I got massively sick.
Right, because you know that you can't eat heavy cream, but yet you saw heavy cream. It was placed in front of you. You're a almost 40-year-old adult.
I did it for you, the audience.
You couldn't resist. No, you didn't do it for the audience.
I absolutely
because then
did
they missed you on the show.
No, because we had it again.
It was a great show. We had a lot of fun.
Sure, I
bet.
We
chit-chatted.
Yeah. It was nice. I tried to call in. It was too busy.
Yeah.
From the toilet. But then what I did was, the reason why I did it was for the audience, for them to know I haven't missed a beat. Somewhere I still make fat man mistakes and I do fat man things.
Great.
And I want you to know I haven't changed. And I bet you this won't be the last time I miss a contracted engagement.
Fantastic.
Because of diarrhea.
Because you can't resist the heavy cream of a root beer float. Welcome to Side Stories, everyone. Ben hanging out with the recently drained Henry Zabrowski.
Man, I feel so thin today.
That's what I was kind of envious of. The nice thing about having having a case of the bubblies is that your body, you probably lost 10 pounds, and the irony is you had to eat to do it.
I feel like that's the ultimate. But honestly,
Isn't that crazy?
That's all weight loss.
What?
Because it's all about what goes in your system.
Yeah,
right? It's all about what
it's
you eat.
mostly like what doesn't.
But
to
it's
be
also
honest.
about what goes in.
It's like jazz. It's the food you don't eat.
Yes, that's called bulimia.
No, that's not called
anorexia.
No, it's not.
That's
it's
what
like
I'd
eating
call it.
vegetables.
Yeah, you got to eat vegetables.
Yes, vegetables.
Yeah, we get full on vegetables. You learn to do it. But but I did get sick. But I promise you, I'm getting stronger. I think maybe I got to eat a bunch more whipped cream.
No.
Just to retemper my body, to refix it. I started a new probiotic. I ate these things. I'm eating they're alive.
I don't know about all these probiotics.
I'm just trying.
At some point, you're going to end up with like some weird callus on your asshole, and then it's going to be a because everyone always does probiotics for a while, and then they stop, and then I don't know what happens.
What
anymore.
I need you all to understand is that, yes, sometimes we talk about things that aging people begin to talk about.
Absolutely.
Is this Uncle Corner immediately? Of course.
Sure.
We started Uncle Corner. Unfortunately, yes. But I think it's important for you to know, if you want to be out there, if you want to be on the edge and the tip of the spear.
Tip of the spear,
paranormal,
folks.
the macabre studies. You're going to need to look after your body, because guess what's not going to? Orbs. Orbs don't care about your blood pressure.
No, they don't.
They don't care about your blood pressure. No, they don't.
They might be able to actually tell what it is.
To be honest, I think that they could say, if they were a part of a reconnaissance mission, which it might be from some form of AI-based, machine-based intelligence far out deep in the galaxy, they're looking for weaknesses and actually love to see that you have diarrhea, because then they're going to send the next wave where you're going to have guns attached.
I mean,
to
if
them.
they're a machine-based alien race, we are nothing but weaknesses.
Yes, that's what I mean. We're
They
just
will
pink.
destroy
We're
your
just
spirit.
pink and soft, and they're ready to get us.
I know.
It's going to happen very quickly. But that's why I feel like it's important for you as a researcher and a person, like, you got to take care of yourself first, because we want to do this a long time.
Absolutely. Do you ever fantasize or think that whatever alien race is out there has already shot the final shot that will destroy the world, but it hasn't gotten here yet?
Yes.
When does it get here?
Soon.
It's scary.
I mean, I do feel.
You know what? I got into it.
Maybe that's why I feel just constant dread.
Yeah, I was smoking a lot of marijuana yesterday because I was playing the new John Madden football. Very fun.
Oh, is it the one where you just drive the bus?
No.
That's a cool
nice
name. Madden's Bus Adventure.
That's because he lost his entire football team in a plane crash.
I mean, it's so small. How do you lose them?
They went to the bathroom for too long. Folks, the Malaysian plane. No. What I'm saying is asteroids. They are everywhere. And I got into a YouTube hole yesterday, and I am telling you, we're getting hit, folks.
We already experimented.
Did you see that they had to blow one up?
Yeah, dude. No, and that shows that we're going to win.
Man.
We're going to beat the asteroids. The problem is,
I don't know.
It seems that the apocalypse is the call coming from inside the house.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's going to be out there. I think that it's going to be in here. But I also think that anybody says it's the end of the world doesn't understand. What I do love about history is that you see how many times the world has ended.
Oh, all
and
the
then
time.
It just keeps going and going and going, unfortunately, sometimes. But
all right.
We're here now, and you know why we're so lucky to be here?
Why?
Because we are alive at the same time that Chris Chan's alive.
God,
And
we're
it
not talking about Chris Chan.
Guess what? Guess what we are going to be doing?
What?
Covering this entire trial.
This is the most fucking...
Chris Chan, I mean, Chris Chan, I'm still
hold
using...
Hold on a second. They,
Well, it's Christine Weston Chandler.
I don't give a fuck. They raped their mother. And that's what this trial's about.
Well,
I don't want to cover this trial.
Allegedly.
Oh, my God.
Allegedly, Christine Weston Chandler, also known as internet personality Chris Chan, which I brought up on the show. But guess what? It's going to grand jury. There's already rumors online. And guess who's going to go to Richmond, Virginia to be front? Well, I'm going to be there.
Not you.
I'm going to be a trial reporter when we're back from the break. Because we're about to go on summer break.
Yeah.
But when we're back from the break, I'm going to start following this trial. Because you do say, because this all was busted open.
Much like Nancy Grace, who I believe also can't eat whipped cream.
Oh, yeah, because, again, she's just going for the juice inside of it. But Christine Chandler, yes, she is being held without bail currently. There are confessed instances to having sexual relations with her 79-year-old dementia-ridden mother.
Sexual relations is not the right term.
Relations. No, I mean, she said, according to Christina Chan, I think this Chris Chan is we'll use that as the professional name, so use Chris Chan.
Sure.
According to Chris Chan, the mom technically initiated it. At the very top, after years of grooming, of course.
Absolutely
ready
disgusting.
To go. Yeah, it's not
absolutely
good.
horrible.
But if you don't know who Chris Chan is,
don't.
Just go and ruin your day. Go look that up. Get really involved in it like I did spend. I am not even exaggerating, close to 24 hours.
It is such a disgusting story about a YouTube celebrity who is an example of
that's even exaggerating it. It's like
the camera stole their soul.
Yes, very much so.
And then at some point,
she got worse. Yep.
They had sex with her mother.
But yeah, and then the mom said, she said that the mom made the first move.
No,
and that the mom was quote unquote partially confused about the move, and that it took a few tries. And then famously, Christine Chan said that she did whinny like a horse. Now, none of it is good. And none of it is happy. That the mom whinnied like a horse.
Whinnied like a horse.
Yes, it's not good.
Now, Chris Chan is transgender, so this is a penis-related situation.
Yes.
Yeah, so
this
anyway.
This is my Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial.
Really?
I'm getting to the center of it. I feel like we got to follow every minute of it.
God.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to draw pictures of Chris Chan like they do in various newspaper articles, just because I think that this is about the internet generation. All of us.
It is fascinating in a way.
True, but all of us who are in our late 30s were a part of a very specific time period on the internet. We were all traumatized collectively by these various websites, and Chris Chan is sort of an emblematic icon.
What website?
4chan, Rotten.com, Motherless.
I wasn't traumatized by Rotten.com.
You have to go to sleep at night. You have to visualize killing people.
I kill bad people.
I know, but I'm saying this is
also
the trauma that's floating to the top.
Rotten.com showed us what war looks like.
It did.
So it was very important.
And I also believe that there is an importance.
Rotten.com never started Q. Rotten.com was just like, take a look at this person that's impaled, mostly impaled.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that what we experienced was that back in the day when the internet was truly neutral, where there was no policing of it. It was really just, it existed. It was a raw, unfiltered pipeline of the subconscious. It's still that way. Anybody who wants to say different is fucking, you can't control it no matter what you want to do.
There were people being like, is it going to stick around? I remember when I was in typewriter class, when I was in high school.
Like they say, good luck with your inner game machine.
Mm-hmm. Sister Susan Bundy, she used to pick her nose and eat it. She said, you never know when the computer's going to go out of style. And she was definitely wrong.
Completely wrong. But Chris Chan, to me, is the ultimate symbol of that trauma. And so now it's time to see what shoots out at the end of this. I know that some people I know it's a terrible
well, all right, there you go.
Chris Chan. Yeah, but I know nothing else about this still, but it's supposed to be going to grand jury. That's still sort of we'll see how it goes here. Obviously, I do believe they're going to give Chris Chan some opportunity to plea out, and then Chris Chan will probably see jail time. So I don't think it's going to get to trial.
Horrible for the people that are going to be on the grand jury. They're going to decide if it does have to go to trial. They're going to have to see a lot of evidence they don't want to see.
I think it's going
to be a traumatic day for all of them.
Technically, if it is a jury of her peers, it's going to be a lot of people with Naruto body pillows that are going to be. I'd love to see that fucking rogues gallery that is going to be in that juror box. It is just her peers. But I can't wait.
Live from your grave.
A roast as dark as the night, perfect for fueling the cryptid research and mad ravings required for your podcasting. Don't mind the red eyes, he's just trying to warn you of the bridge.
The bridge.
Finally, from the caffeine-addled brains of Spring Heel Jack Coffee and Last Podcast on the Left, we bring you Mothman's Red Eye Blend. Yes, delicious Panama beans. Go to lastpodcastmerch.com to order yours today.
A morning walk, some bird watching. It's another easy Sunday. United Health Group makes these ordinary days possible with partners like the University of Tennessee Health Sciences, helping communities manage their health closer to home. 54% of participants have lowered their blood pressure, meaning fewer heart attacks and more Sundays at the park. This might feel like an ordinary day. To United Health Group, it's the healthcare system working better for everyone. Learn more at unitedhealthgroup.com/commitment.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
A Beauty Rest mattress gives you unparalleled motion separation, isolating movement with our pocketed coil technology, while providing individualized support for every sleeping position. People at their best get their Beauty Rest for 100 years.
Let's move on to a more normal, nice, classy story that involves a town called Noblesville.
Ooh.
My adult baby, my inner baby.
Oh.
Now, this is an interesting store. It sells adult diapers as well as clothing for adults that mimics children's clothing. Now, this was something that I believe TLC tried to have a show about, which is an adult,
not that one,
who wants to be a child.
There was one of them. I believe that there was an adult baby. We'll get into it because technically the lifestyle, I believe, is ABDL, which stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lovers, which is technically what I was called as a little boy by all of the larger children. So now that it's been, I'm glad that they are accepting it as a label and it's not just derogatory.
Well, to be fair, ABDL stands for, again, as you just said, Adult Baby Diaper Lovers, but that is according to Urban Dictionary.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's not in Webster's.
But this it's interesting because we're my inner baby. They say that they don't distinguish the difference between people who just want to be baby and people that are using it for medical needs, because some people are incontinent thanks to
cream.
Me.
Yes.
Right? And I chose that. But also, I think the term is losing pipe when you have colon cancer or something like that, and they take all the pipe out, right? And then all of a sudden now you just got a cabinet what used to be your butthole, right? And I do believe, I might be wrong, I don't know, but I do believe that way you do need some form of diaper, you need some kind of tubings, you need all these things to go inside. And you can go to My Inner Baby, and yes, you can get some of the more clinical things where you can get the shit like, tubes and all the kind of stuff and diapers and stuff. But then also people just because you have to wear a colostomy bag doesn't mean it doesn't need to be Louis Vuitton.
Absolutely.
Because it might be nice to, actually, maybe this is a reach out to Balenciaga. Make a colostomy bag.
Absolutely.
Something Kanye can wear.
Oh, what a classy guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Something that so you can go to the club and still not have to worry about whether or not people are going to be judging you for your fucking non-name brand colostomy.
Absolutely. Noblesville is asking this store to shutter its doors. Now, I'm just going to say this after reading this article about My Inner Baby. Do I want, am I particularly oh, that's so fun that people are dressing up as babies? I don't care.
I don't care.
I
truly, like Rotten.com, I am neutral on adult babies.
So I'm going to defend this store.
Yes,
I don't think it should have to close down.
No.
Some people go in there because they want to be big babies, but other people do go in there because they have medical needs.
They have medical supplies.
One of those people being Ryan Polakoff. Now, he is the owner of My Inner Baby. He said, "We do have many customers who use it for medical needs. We don't distinguish. We don't ask our customers, hey, what are you coming in here for?
No.
How can we help?"
I really agree with that because when it comes down to it, you could do whatever the fuck you want. Don't tell me what to do.
Absolutely.
Don't legally make me an adult baby. I prefer that because I like being a man. I like being an adult.
Absolutely.
But, don't necessarily shut it down just because people like to wear diapers. Some people are just fucking lazy. But guess what? That's our God-given American right. Our boys go over and fight these wars so that you can wear a baby diaper.
Absolutely.
At your fucking leisure.
According to Emily Clanton, It is a medical supply store. There are a lot of people like me that have bladder issues.
Yep.
She says, I do wear incontinence supply due to my bladder being paralyzed.
Yes, absolutely. It got into a car accident. Now, I come here because this is actually a really good place to go, and it's better than what Walmart says, she says.
So,
and then she
there you go. It's
continues
better
to
than
go
Walmart.
on. But she also, what's nice is that the clothes can help cover everything. She says, I don't want to be an adult today necessarily. I'm going to go put on a onesie. I'm just going to go watch cartoons, and I'm going to take a break. So she does it with a onesie. You know what I do that with? Is with a bottle of fucking scotch.
Absolutely. Then the cartoons are fun.
That makes me a fun adult baby because you never know when I'm going to, especially when I'm looking for that milk.
Absolutely.
I leave the women alone, except for my wife, who has. I get the sucking ability from
my inner baby. Indeed, we all have an inner child.
It's actually way more
in
my
us.
outer baby.
According to Polikoff, she says this is not he says this is not a sex shop, and we are not going to be bullied.
I agree because
so don't bully them.
Don't bully them. Raise them babies. The show that you do believe that was canceled by TLC was called, I believe, My Adult Adoption.
Oh, My Adult Adoption. Now, this was a little strange.
Well, the thing about the adult adoption thing is that it's these couples that say, like, oh, God, you can even look this up. Is that technically adults can adopt a human baby. They can get a baby. It's called Adult Adopting Adults. Wasn't anything. But yes, at first, it was like on the TLC show, they're like, no, me and my wife are totally just normally adopting this 21-year-old co-ed, and it's not weird that we might, like, fuck it.
Right. I don't know if that's going to work. It's an interesting way to spice up the relationship. But
It's not, though. Don't get legal. I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. This is why the heart of me is a Satanist. I don't want ownership or control over any of you. That's why I don't want even a baby. I don't even want my own baby. It's like, I don't want the responsibility of you being my baby person.
You better be careful admitting you're a Satanist. Tucker Carlson's going to take you down, Fox Nation.
I will punch him right in the fucking bow tie.
Oh.
I will fucking go. I will drag him down into the ground. I don't care. But it's like, I feel like it's the truth. Like, why do people want control over anybody else? Aren't you busy with your fucking self?
Well, that's the problem. They're not thinking about themselves.
It's 24/7 running the Henry Zabrowski shop.
Before you judge me.
I got to be on the phone all the day to the I'm self-employed. I have to be ready to pick up the phone call from my boss, which is me, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because if not, I'm going to fucking fire myself.
Absolutely. Before you judge me, take a look at yourself. And I'm talking about the city of Noblesville right now. This is why it's so important to run for local office, because in Noblesville, there's a zoning ordinance, and they say, "Oh, yuck! I can't imagine that there'd be any kind of sex store."
They are experiencing an ick. There is an ick level to them experiencing this. They don't want to deal with it because they are afraid of the feelings that the baby adults are making them feel.
The Board of Zoning Appeals, in a unanimous decision, said, "Get out of here, my inner baby." But my inner baby says, "You know what? We might be a baby, but we're still here to fight." And they did not close, and I don't think they should have to close. Also, fuck this little city ordinance. Whatever. Don't go in there if you don't want to go in there.
Absolutely. I also one thing I always kind of fucking would be scary though, is these adult babies having temper tantrums. Because you don't see a little baby going like, ah! Like, that'd be scary to see, like, you with a big bonnet on, with a fucking just a diaper on, walking around and you going like, "Oh, whoa, ma, moosh!" Like,
that's the question.
I'm wet. My diaper's wet. Like, that'd be fucking real scary. Like, you're spinning around doing a hurricane punch while you got fucking a big old, man, how big your diaper would be. That'd be Andre the Giant size. Just get your butt in there and then have to have the extra room to have all of your dump in it too.
I know what you're discussing. My question is this. If you are pretending to be a baby, do baby rules apply? Can you drink alcohol? Can you smoke cigarettes?
Yes.
Can you drive a car?
I mean, you're still an adult. You still have a driver's license.
Yeah, but you really got to get into it. If you're going to go as far as wear the diaper, you're going to wear baby clothes. You're going to have baby shoes, nice and soft, really squishy. I understand it, but I think that you are not allowed the accoutrements that go with being an adult. Solid foods, no steak dinner, no debit card, no MasterCard.
I agree.
You have to live by baby law. And I think that really is one of those conversations that needs to happen within the adult baby community, because there's some adult babies out there that are doing adult stuff.
There is a 4X large, the biggest adult baby on the market, the biggest adult diaper on the market is it's called 4X. Mm-hmm. It is for a waist of 70 inches to 106 inches.
Holy crap.
That's intense.
That's a large baby.
That's a big baby.
Well, that's a Maury Povich-like baby, and you're going to have to take care of yourself, baby, because you're going to die of baby diabetes.
I think you're going to get adult diabetes.
Absolutely.
You
Well,
got to
it
be
depends.
careful. If you're a baby, man, if you're an adult baby, goo goo gaga, man. Guess what? You go out there, you buy tickets for our live shows, and you wear that big baby costume.
Have fun.
And you make people feel normal about it. Because I will say,
Absolutely.
truly, honestly, you know what y'all need? I'm going to say this to the adult baby community.
Absolutely.
Y'all need a better representative. You guys
Who
need,
is it?
But you need
I don't think they
get
have
a
one.
celebrity. You need to get a celebrity, like how like Scientology got Tom Cruise. Not to compare it to Scientology, but you know, you got to get somebody in there.
But it depends on which.
You know
okay.
who's the ultimate baby celebrity? you
Ryan
can get?
Gosling?
Oliver Platt.
Yes.
Good actor.
I could see that.
I think you need somebody top tier, somebody like a good, like truly talented. And it's not just about being sick, because that's the thing. Anybody can be sexy in a diaper if you got great tits or great abs, right? Because then you got the diaper on. I would still feel weird taking the diaper off just to have sex with you, because it feels like I'm having sex with a baby, even though you open up to a full-grown woman. Yeah.
Or an elderly person there who maybe doesn't know what's going on. But yeah.
When it comes down to it, y'all need, it's about packaging, marketing. You guys need somebody in there who could pump this up. Get somebody who's like fun. Get somebody, who needs a career revamp? Andy Dick.
I was gonna
Somebody
say,
like him.
I don't think Andy Dick.
I think he's a liability.
I think he's just psychotic in any way. Maybe Ezra Miller, another total psychopath.
He's also problematic.
There's a lot of psychos out there in Hollywood.
No,
but
we need somebody who's like fun, who can engage with the audience, who's also like kind of non-threatening, but like talented, and just like be like, it's not too bad to be an adult baby. Tobey Maguire is an adult baby.
I don't think it's necessarily sexual.
That's what they're saying. That's what they keep trying to say.
And I believe that to be true.
Well, the same thing with furries.
Because they want to
it's just about being that.
A furry
and you can
and
be
an
that.
adult baby. That would be a cute couple. That'd be a cute couple.
I think it's out there. I
sure
honestly
it
think
is.
that they probably got a podcast. There's probably 4 of those podcasts out there right now.
Oh, well, have fun with it. Take care of yourselves. Do everything on the up and up.
Yep.
And my inner baby, you have our support. You have our outer support because, hey, some people are in there because they need it for medical reasons, and some people are in there because their job is stressful. How many CEOs are adult babies on Sundays?
Seriously. Also, fucking.
You want to unwind?
We're going to need diapers someday.
Be a baby again.
Make it look good. Make it look good.
Bedazzle it.
You know, I'll reach out to my favorite fucking shoe brand in the world. Someone tell him, somewhere in America, love this guy, got all his shoes. All I do is wear his shit. You make some cool-ass, fly-ass adult diapers. That's where the money is.
Absolutely. And I'm just going to throw this out into the universe because it's your idea, Henry Thomas Dabrowski, the podcaster shoe.
If you will please listen to my plea, we need to have a podcaster shoe.
A nice slide.
I want a nice slide, an executive level, high fashion podcaster shoe.
It has to be cozy.
It has to be super cozy.
Because the confidence starts at your feet.
It does. My confidence ends at my balls.
At your
now,
balls.
This next story is all about who not to believe.
Okay.
I'm going to put this out here right now. Never believe the woman, Romana Didulo. We covered her.
Yes.
We covered her back in the day.
Chick is crazy, dude.
This chick is out of fucking pocket. The so-called Romana Didulo, who is calling herself the self-proclaimed Queen of Canada.
They also call her Queen Dildo.
She Queen Dildo. She has done this thing where if you don't follow, if you didn't hear the last time we covered her a little bit on Side Stories. Do your own research on this because this woman is a fucking Looney Tune.
She is, dude.
She believes that I don't think she believes fucking anything. I believe that she is a completely cynical. All these little Trump babies. Everyone's trying to figure out how to lie their way to the top, and they can't figure it out. But she has said she believes that she has been registered and named the real Queen of Canada by a group of people that Justin Trudeau is fakely in charge.
But it's not a, what do you call that? Hierarchy? What do you call them when there's a royal family?
Monarchy.
It's not a monarchy.
It's not. Technically, what is it? They are under the Queen in England.
I don't know.
Who
It's some
gives a shit?
douchebag.
It's some guard. It's all fake.
Whatever.
But it's fucking Queen. This woman has saying that she is the Queen of Canada and that she has the rightful head of Canada, and she is obviously in communication with Q, and they're going and they're busting all of these various things. And what she's doing is telling her fans, she's got like 70,000 followers on this thing called Telegraph or whatever, but she's telling like crazy shit, right? She believes that there's going to be a massive flip of the Canadian government. And to do that, first of all, she needed her people to pay $65,000 for her to buy an RV called she's calling the Q1, where they're driving it around
kind of fun.
On a big old tour of Canada. And her main thing is like sovereign citizen style. You can just tell a cop or an FBI agent whatever you want, and then that's the law now.
I love it.
And so partially what she did...
She has fun with it. And I have to say this. The idea of packing up in an RV, traveling all around, it's kind of fun.
I'm a little jealous of having an RV and subjects. Like, I'm a little jealous.
She does have subjects.
Oh, yes. And what she did, first of all, she told all of her followers to stop paying their bills and their taxes, which is, if you want the government to come get you faster than ever, tell them to stop paying their taxes.
Yeah,
she's
that's
trying
the
to
one thing
roll it
they
back
can do.
now. But the thing is, people are going and getting their power shut off. They're getting all of their lives and then in response to it, they're telling them, no, you legally owe me these utilities because I am a sovereign citizen. You have to give it to me. And sending to the power companies her videos from YouTube.
Well, I think
saying
that might
hey, no,
work.
this actually says that I don't need to pay you. And they're all like, all right. Guess you're sitting in the dark then.
Oh my goodness, that ain't right. It should all be free anyway. That's what I say. But Queen Dildo, interestingly enough, if you are one of her supporters, at one point she offered them vegetables and sardines.
Well, this is
so isn't that nice? You get veggies and sardines.
This happened at a very specific stop because the next thing that she did was that where she started ramping up is she said that anybody that was giving, obviously she's anti-vax, right? Because whatever.
Well, she said she's going to shoot anyone who took the vaccine.
Yeah, so her thing was that she started doing if you find out that someone has vaccinated a child, you need to physically attack them. So it started with a bunch of people getting physically attacked in Canada. She's trying to mobilize these people. They're all broken. Every one of them is old. All of them have kids that will no longer speak to them anymore.
Know, that's the sad
That's
part.
just how it is. They choose these things. I don't know why. I don't know why they do this. One day, there will be a book that we write that explains internet poisoning, and I don't know how we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But the next level has been she has told her followers that they can arrest police officers.
Oh, fantastic. That's going to go great for you.
Oh, yes. And so they showed up in Petersburg in Canada. They showed up at this this police station and said, we're here. It was a bunch of just old men in action sandals.
I mean, there is.
And they all had the little bottles of water, and they're all because again, it's kind of the same
something
vibe.
about it that I do like.
Well, because it's weird how
I know
told,
you're arresting me. I'm arresting you.
I'm arresting you, which I do like. But, it's weird because it's the same thing with all the bullshit with January 6th where, there's the vibe, there's half we're starting the Civil War today, and half we get to go inside the police station. There's a little bit of the mix of, they are all, they start with all this rhetoric of, we're literally going to hang police by trees. Huh. And then it turns into them all hydrated, giving out food and granola bars to each other it's going to be like it's a visit to the police station.
Well, it did not go well for the folks that stormed the police station
it seems
there.
that when you go to the place where people arrest people to arrest the people that are arresting people, they just arrest you.
Right.
Because
they have all the guns.
They have all the guns and the
especially
handcuffs.
in Canada. So there's a 54-year-old Millbrook man who was charged with mischief and resisting arrest, as well as a 56-year-old man who was charged with 2 counts of assaulting police. Again, Queen Dildo is the one that's telling them to do this. And so I guess she does have some unbelievable amounts of power.
Well, if you look at the people
because she has 70,000 followers.
She has 70,000 people on Telegraph, which is a burner text account. I mean, that's whatever. But also the thing is, again, it's everything. It's all about, you look at the people who actually show up. If you look at this quote unquote rally to arrest the police, it was 15 people.
Yeah.
And you're going to need more than 15 people to arrest all of the police.
Did you ever see the movie Dream Team? With all the elderly guys who escaped.
And again, I'm
That's
all
what it
for
reminds me of.
I love there's chaos elements that I love, but it's more just I guess.
Well, she's a grifter. She's trying to make money off of it.
It's all. I might even believe it if she actually believed a single word that she said, but it's all about getting money from a bunch of people. They just have to they have to commit to kayfabe. in
They
order
really do.
to get over. Look at Alex Jones. The only reason why Alex Jones is now falling apart is because he first started doing the character actor thing to get his kids back, and now everybody they can all fucking go and get a piece, and they can finally rip him to pieces.
What is so interesting is the ages of these people. There's another suspect the police are looking for. It's a white woman. She's 65 years old. She's 5'3". She was wearing light blue plaid blouse and sunglasses. Another suspect is 50 to 60. He's a dude, and he's 5'7", and he had a mustache and a goatee. So it really is this that's almost Generation Z. That's Gen Z.
It's really weird.
It is crazy that old people, and I'm almost proud of them.
For sure.
They're getting out there.
Well,
but maybe sometimes they need to stay in there.
What I don't understand, when you talk to a lot of these people, or like you hear what they say, you could tell there's a little bit of a search for fellowship, right? There's a little bit of loneliness, because as we get older, what do you know? Truthfully, even now almost getting to 40, it's hard to make friends. It's hard to keep friends, right? Everybody's got their own shit going on. We have our friends for a really long time, right? But it's also like, am I eager to build up a bunch of new friends? Not necessarily. It's difficult to keep them up, right? It's hard to find and engage with new friends. These are all people whose friends have all left them that are now like looking for new friends. And so all of a sudden they have to do this. Like, I feel like that's maybe a part of the phenomena, is that it's like a club.
Well, there's a fantastic documentary on flat earthers, and ironically enough, they prove that the earth isn't flat.
Of course, I love that documentary.
But the one thing that it does show is the conventions.
Yeah.
And those conventions, people are crying. They're like, I finally have a community. And all they have to do now is to be like, all right, the earth is round. And then you can just have a nice, healthy friend group. But unfortunately, it's like a religion. So if one person is like, maybe it's a triangle, they're like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, triangle head.
Exactly. But you're right. People are lonely. People are broken. The internet has ruined lives. And it's made people have FOMO. And in reality, you know what? You're not missing out on anything.
Also,
just live your life.
We have the
go to My Inner Baby. Have fun.
Over the last couple of years, we had that fun thing where everybody's doing the say the quiet part out loud thing, which is then it's now become a whole personality to just be as awful as humanly possible because you're just allowed to. When that was my job, guys. All right, that was Henry Zebrowski's job to be as awful as I could possibly allow myself to be. But it was supposed to be funny, and now they're all doing it for serious. And it's like, you're changing the game, bro. That's not cool.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Ben Kissel here with Henry Zebrowski. Yeah, it's me, man. Yeah, bro. Henry Zebrowski is smoking some of that sweet Last Podcast on the Left, babe. So go out there and purchase yourself some. I hope you enjoy it. We have sativa, we have indica, and we have a hybrid. And I have to tell you, from my personal experience, they are wonderful.
Super tasty live resin. You really get the delicious weedy taste, which is what I like. And 3 different experiences. You go to your local vape store and get it.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. We absolutely love you. Can't wait to see you on the road and get that vape, put it in your brain, and have a good time.
And if you want us at your favorite weed store, give them a call and ask for them by name.
Absolutely.
Last Podcast on the Left. It's weed.
Hail yourselves, everyone.
Hail Satan.
An undisturbed sleep is a beautiful thing. That's why a Beauty Rest mattress is designed to give you unparalleled motion separation. Isolating movement with our pocketed coil technology to help you sleep soundly no matter what's moving on the other side of the bed, while providing individualized support for every sleeping position. People at their best get their Beauty Rest for 100 years.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. But when intruders step near, Simply Safe Home Security steps up.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Using AI alerts, U.S.-based live agents help deter break-ins. Simply Safe, no long-term contracts. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.
Hi, listeners. Marcus, Ed, and Henry here. It's a little bit of an announcement.
You loving all the episodes of Last Podcast on the Left lately? Well, listen, now you can get even more from us.
Squeeze it out of us. If you want to hear new episodes ad-free and unlock access to Last Podcast on the Left 7 days early, subscribe to SiriusXM Podcast Plus on Apple Podcasts or visit SiriusXM.com/Podcast Plus to start your free trial today. Do it.
Speaking of something that Henry Zebrowski would do, a murder suspect. That's not the part.
I'm not going to murder.
I don't think you would murder, to be honest.
No.
But this murder suspect, he called 911 to confess? No, because he went to McDonald's and his French fries were cold.
No.
So this is a true story. A Georgia dude. This man, again, he's a Georgia man. Yeah. He's a murder suspect.
The confused look on his face in this piece of dash cam footage from the police too, where he's literally going, I don't see what the problem is. Because
it's unbelievable.
It turns out when the police showed up that he had a bit of a warrant.
He had a warrant, an outstanding warrant, because he's a murder suspect, right?
Yep. He
was served cold French fries at McDonald's. At this point, he called the police. His name is Antony Sims, and then the cops were like, "Hey, man, yeah, but you're wanted for murder."
You know
which
right?
is so much worse.
You know, like you're wanted for murder,
than
bro,
cold
right?
French fries. So Sims was apparently out on bond and wearing an ankle bracelet when he visited the McDonald's in Kennesaw. And then he got into a verbal argument with the franchise owner, who also called 911.
I just feel like there's a lot going on here. I actually feel
they both called 911,
but on some level, maybe this isn't even about the French fries.
I think it might be. To be honest, I think that it might be.
Wow.
Because he also, okay, you know what? I'm immediately backtracking on what I just said.
What?
So the dude was just super pissed, right? Because he was also there with his fiance.
Oh.
So, the wife is upset. The fiance is upset about the cold fries. Now, this guy's got to go next level because you cannot have your fiance be upset. And then so he was like, fuck you, McDonald's owner. And then they both called 911.
Well,
and if you're the police, at some point, you're just like, what a day.
Well, I like right here, you heard a little bit from the body cam. Here's a quote directly from the body cam. I tried the fries. The fries, they're lukewarm, but they're not hot. You heard telling a police officer outside of the store in body cam footage. And then he said, you tell these motherfuckers, you better give me my fucking fresh fries, motherfucker. And then he said that he shoved the food at the owner. And then so the owner went and he called the cops. Which is, I will say it's a bit of a dick move. But when he starts because again, if we're just like how we feel about fries, right? Yes, he throws the fries at you. You can just be like, get the fuck out of here.
To be
fair, need to get the police involved. But the fact that he called the police himself.
Oh, it was a double 911 call.
It's dumb. That is where then you invited the police, because now what you see is the next still from the body cam is that you see him upon realizing that because the cops showed up and they said, first of all, you have an ankle monitor on.
Right.
Like, why are you here?
Sure.
Right? And the cop's like, fries, I'm going to give me these fries, blah, blah, blah.
Which I'm sure the officer does relate. I mean, because let's be honest.
How many times the officer wish he could put his gun in the mouth of somebody giving him cold fries?
I think one of the biggest lies we've ever been told is that McDonald's has the best French fries.
Interesting.
I don't like McDonald's French fries.
I'm fine
if
with
they're
them.
piping hot, okay, fine.
Yeah, sure.
But a cold,
the second they're not.
Fernando is looking at me. He's very skeptical.
Yeah, he's about to leave.
He's about to quit.
We've seen horrible things on this show for forever. And
I know.
Literally, that is what's going to be the breaking point.
A cold McDonald's French fry is infuriating. It does it because it's just the grease. It's just you just feel the grease and it's nasty. What's your favorite fry, Fernando? Then
Burger King.
Okay, see, Fernando likes Burger King. So
that's interesting.
And I agree with him.
I also think. Maybe, God, we're going to get in so much trouble again. I like the Burger King Whopper of all of the main staple sandwiches.
I'm a Big Mac guy.
I don't like the Big Mac because why the fucking bread? Why the third piece of bread? And then also the patties are so small. And again, it's styrofoam.
Okay.
And again, it's not. And I also think, you know what? Fuck it. Fucking In-N-Out's also kind of stupid. I think that Fat Burger's the best of the fucking chains in LA.
Whataburger? I've never had it, but I heard it's good.
We've had Whataburger together. We actually did it.
No, I didn't have it. I never eat it.
What? Why never eat it?
I don't really eat like that. So the cops also found 31 grams of marijuana.
You're just as confused as me, folks.
Cops also
You're just as confused as me. This is like, I still remember.
I eat alone naked in my shed.
But I also think about how the one-time Kissel's still confused about his weird reactions to the beer and pie festival, where he said he did not understand how anybody could have beer and pie, which is the dumbest thing I still like.
Disgusting.
It still makes me feel like there's a little man piloting Kissel that's not him anymore. And it's like, that would be such a Kissel for me down the pipe order.
So the cops also found 31 grams of marijuana in his fiance's car.
Where we go.
And Sims was charged with possession of a controlled substance with the intent to distribute. Again, that is not the problem here.
No.
It is most
so
likely
fucking
the
stupid.
murder.
Last Prisoner Project, fucking get him out of jail for that. But don't get him out of jail. I feel like he should serve. It's like one of those.
It's a murder.
It's the murder.
And it's the fiance
But
that
it's
has
not-
the weed
yeah,
there.
just fucking let the fiance go. It's for fucking weed. Who gives a fucking shit?
Well, again, who knows? Maybe she doesn't need to be like running totally free there.
Right.
Sims was also, he's been charged with the death of Adalisa Murtakovic, who allegedly went along with the two men to an apartment to buy drugs, and then gunfire broke out. And so something went horribly. It seems like, this is what I'm learning. Relationships. Oh, why don't they always work? What's the one element? Me.
Yeah.
And so
if you're the center of a bunch of ruined things, it's you.
It might be you. So this guy, it just seems like he brings a lot of drama wherever he goes.
I think that he is a problem. I think that he's a problem that this might be the thing that he might need. This literally might be the thing that allows him to change.
What are you in for, cold fries? I understand.
Yeah, I got that.
Officer David Buchanan, he says it's very unusual that someone, knowing he is wanted by the police, would call the police. But Mr. Sims did
that. It's like stupid.
Yeah, he's not a very smart guy,
No.
I guess. And again, I am not saying that if you're a McDonald's employee, try to heat up the fries. But again, it's not the biggest deal. The incident, actually, interestingly enough, came a week after another fight broke out in Brooklyn over cold French fries. And then that led to the fatal shooting of a McDonald's worker. Be careful out there, guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't shoot anyone over fries,
seriously,
guys.
I mean, how many we went through this all summer. Like, there is just get the fries, man. Just get the fries, because you know what you can fucking do? Go home, and you know what? You want a little bit of fucking old man hack here? Put them in the fucking oven.
Put them in the oven. Sure, you can do
Layer
that.
them out on a little tin thing,
Also,
put them in the oven.
To be honest, I think you probably could go ask politely for new fries that aren't cold, and 90% of the time, 99.9% of the time, they'll probably just make you some.
A lot of times.
Or they're 99 cents.
Yeah.
Just buy another one.
Just live your life.
Anyway, be careful out there if you are a fast food employee like all of us were at some point.
Seriously, be
because
careful.
People are fucking crazy, it seems like.
Yeah, people be crazy.
Yeah, I guess so. Also, if you're the cops, what a weird day that is.
I know, but it's also kind of like, it's both like, well, we get away scot-free, and also it's like, what the fuck is your problem?
Right. Okay.
I think it's time for Hero of the Week.
Is it already time for Hero of the Week? Wow. All right. Well, this week's Hero of the Week is actually a piece of technology. This is new glasses.
You know what? This is good, because the last time, this is glasses, which honestly, of all the pieces of technology, it's a helper one.
Absolutely. Now, Hero of the Week. Now, of course, this involves deaf people, so probably not a lot of okay. You get it?
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah. So it's all about how to help the deaf, and this is the
Well,
podcast.
we love
people
the
still
deaf
read
people.
the podcast. We get transcripts.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, when people
That's
make
true.
transcripts of the podcast.
So there's new glasses that allow deaf people to see conversations by turning audio into subtitles.
Honestly, that'd be so great, because now I've become a full subtitle person.
It's pretty awesome, right? Well, I mean, okay.
What?
You're a little young.
No, but it's because of the fucking mixing.
Yeah.
In all of the it's all the mixing on the movies is that the dialogue's super low, but then everything else is super high. So then you have to constantly go back and forth. Where like half the time you have to make sure to not like let your fucking, because it pops, and then Wendy gets all scared.
Yeah, why can't they figure that out?
Why can't they?
Anyway, I'm about to go join Queen Dildo over there.
Yep.
According to, so a company has created augmented reality spectacles that place subtitles on conversations happening in the real world.
Cool.
According to Dan Scarf, he was sad to see his 97-year-old grandpops sitting quietly in a room on Christmas Day surrounded by his family, but he couldn't have any conversation because of hearing loss. So Scarf said, it's got to the point now where he literally just sits in silence. And I thought, well, hang on a second.
Sad.
It is sad. He said, well, hang on a second. He watches TV all the time. Why can't we subtitle the world?
Honestly, this is, of all of the heroes you've done, in terms of just for the glasses part,
Yes.
this is genuinely very helpful.
Because we all are, well, I'm definitely losing my hearing. I already know that for a fact.
Yeah, I can't see anything, I can't hear anything, I can't feel anything, I can't taste anything. That might be COVID. But I think I'm all fucked up, I don't know.
So Scarf and his company Near Real Project, they made these little things there that have CCs. They have the closed captioning on the glasses, and they launched in 6 months, and it's called the XRAI glasses, and the software can help people cope with, being deaf or losing their hearing.
That's
so
really
I actually
cool.
think it's really awesome.
I really like that.
And as much as I shit on technology, because it's in many ways it has had a negative emotional and mental impact, and they
You get
are
scared. Yeah,
arming robots, as we've talked about. But this is a good use of it. So Scarf said, we're going to get a small number to begin with, And to prove it, we're going to get some feedback. We're going to understand what people like and don't like. And then we're going to rapidly innovate it. And then we're hoping it winds, if the winds are behind us, then we'll reach general availability by September.
That's pretty incredible.
So there you go.
Well, fucking good on them. Good on you.
I like it.
Well, good. Look at that. Look at that. It's a genuine hero today. And we have been saying that there's no such thing as a hero anymore. And we did it.
Dan Scarf. Yeah. Technically, that is a human being behind this.
It is.
Yes.
It's a good work.
All right.
Now here's a listener email.
Fantastic.
This is all I'm reading this because of the movie Nope.
Oh,
so you know, just understand there's slight spoilers, but not bad.
Oh, all right. Well,
But
you might want to mute it and go watch Nope and then come back.
This happened when I was around 14 years old, in the early 2000s. We lived at a small farm outside of a rural Kansas town whose name I won't bother you with. It was late winter, early spring, colder than a witch's tit, and completely overcast.
Oh.
A witch's tit can actually be very cold if it's out, but I actually feel like a witch's tit can be very warm.
I agree. The bosom of a witch must be very cozy.
I'll touch it.
Okay.
We had a wood-burning fireplace in our house and kept the wood on a rick in the backyard.
They said 2000s or
Yep,
1900s?
early 2000s.
Okay.
Early 2000s, yep. The fire was going, so eventually my chubby ass had to bundle up and bring some firewood. Like I said, the day was completely overcast. No blue in the sky.
This would be a good day to be an adult baby.
It would be. Oh, very much so. You got that big onesie, big diaper. You can share wherever you want. No blue in the sky, just gray clouds blanketing the heavens. To the south of the house, though, was this massive shelf cloud hanging over what I estimated to be the next town over.
Oh.
Now the day was calm. No breeze at all, which is unusual for Kansas. I point this out because it meant the same shelf cloud had been hanging to the south all day. Now, this happens from time to time, and it's not that freaky unto itself, but it made it what happened next all the weirder. As I'm about to come back inside with an armload of logs, I happened to look up the shelf cloud. As I studied its face, a small cloud emerged from the center of the shelf cloud and stopped.
A lot of cloud talk.
That's weird. It also sounds like a little cloud poop.
Yeah, cloud fart.
Now, I think because...
Isn't rain just cloud fart?
It's cloud piss.
Shart.
Now, I think that was because this cloud just... Not only because this cloud just popped out of nowhere, but it was perfect. A little too perfect, right? It's kind of cloud a child would have drawn if you asked him to draw a cloud. A flat bottom, a few big bumps on top of it, right? Now, if you close your eyes, you think a little cloud in the sky. It's a cloud you'd picture.
No, that's a cloud.
Think of the cloud.
I'm understanding it's a cloud.
It's a cloud.
Okay, he wouldn't tell us the name of Kansas, but the town, but he is going into great detail. It's a cloud.
Now,
okay.
I cannot stress enough how this thing moved like it was on rails. And it was the only thing moving in the sky, and it didn't move like any cloud I've ever seen before, since not like any other cloud.
This guy knows a lot about clouds.
He is the cloud wrangler. Right? So I am immediately weirded out. I go back inside. I wouldn't tell anybody that story for years. I don't know why. And it wasn't until I discovered the tongue-loosening properties of alcohol that I would repeat it to another living being. Hey, I'll tell you a story about a fucking cloud.
Wow.
Hey, listen, hey, I know you look bored, but hey, let me tell you something else. Something else boring.
Please, don't.
No, but I do like these stories.
Yes.
Even though I'd always couch the story with, now I probably just saw a cloud. But after watching Jordan Peele's fantastic Nope, I've become convinced that somewhere out there must be others who've seen a similar phenomena. Did I see a UFO? Did I see a weird piece of Kansas weather, i.e. a cloud?
Well, you definitely ruined an entire movie.
Do I have the overactive imagination of a child?
No, you don't have an overreactive.
I don't know.
It's not. No, you're. I'm going to say.
I know what I saw.
The only thing that I'm going to say, it doesn't seem like the imagination is that overactive because it's a cloud.
I just feel like somebody saw a cloud that was different than other clouds, but it could have been piloted.
It's cumulus.
All he knows is that
Cumulus
cloud, you're lucky it didn't come down there and fucking turn you gay.
All right.
But otherwise, you would have been happy.
Fantastic. Really nailed it. I definitely think that we need a vacation. I think we need a vacation. I think that.
And speaking of that, we begin a 2-week vacation this week. We've been talking a lot.
Right.
We've been talking
It's
a
obviously
lot in the
getting worse.
microphone. We're getting worse. We're degrading as a show.
Mhm.
And so I just want to say thank you for sticking with us. We have content coming out no matter what.
Oh, yeah, we have great
because
content.
Contractually, we're obligated to have, because technically we're supposed to have, we're going to have 4 weeks
No
off.
one wants to hear this.
Oh,
why
God.
are you talking about that?
I don't know. I'm just saying thank you.
Thank you. There we go. All of the shows will be out, and there's special bonus episodes of all shows. You're going to love them.
You're
anyway,
going to like the way you hear it.
Okay. Thank you all so much for listening.
Thank you so much. And every day live knowing that you have just imagining at least that you have a 2-week break ahead of you. Right? And you just got to get to the end of this, literally just the end of this working week.
You're making this really difficult.
And everybody could just shut up. Right? Everybody else.
No, now you're just yelling at the audience for listening.
No, not them. It's just everybody else. The audience, I wish I love the audience.
Okay.
And I laugh with them myself. And I wish I could make love to each member of the audience in a way that they like. Oh,
God, this is like verbally difficult to get through.
I just got to get to the end of this triple L, and then this episode for the week will be over.
We'll see you all in Vegas.
I love doing it, though.
I know you do. We'll see you at Psycho Vegas this weekend. Can't wait. All right, everyone, hail yourselves.
Hail Satan.
Congratulations.
Yeah, baby, and I'll see you at the Black Angel Saturday night if you're going to be there, man.
Can't wait.
Can't fucking wait,
Also,
dude.
Bone Thugs.
Definitely see Bone Thugs. Yeah, it's going to be fucking sweet.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
We don't just alert, we stop crime before it starts. Simply Safe, plan starting around $1 a day. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.
Hi, listeners. Marcus, Ed, and Henry here. It's a little bit of an announcement.
You loving all the episodes of Last Podcasts on the Left lately? Well, listen, now you can get even more from us.
Squeeze it out of us. If you want to hear new episodes ad-free and unlock access to Last Podcast on the Left 7 days early, subscribe to SiriusXM Podcast Plus on Apple Podcasts or visit SiriusXM.com/Podcast Plus to start your free trial today. Do it.